from one of the last remaining domed stadiums around, we welcome you to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome in Minneapolis as MLB The Show gets set to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. Today, Interleague Baseball on tap as it'll be the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to call balls and strikes. Alongside me are colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, we turn to you first. What should we keep an eye on in this matchup?
Well, Matt, we got ourselves a marquee pitching matchup here, so we could be looking at a real duel here. I think the key is going to be getting a run or two on the board in the early going because they almost certainly will be hard to come by.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Rex in a moment, but now we get a look at the batting order for the visiting Houston Astros, brought to us by New Era Cap, the official cap of Major League Baseball. Leading things off, Craig Biggio. He'll be at second base. Then comes Chris Burke. He'll play center field. Batting third, the dangerous Lance Berkman over at first base. After that, Carlos Lee, who's out in left field. Luke Scott is the right fielder hitting fifth. Next is Morgan Ensberg. He'll be at third base. Jason Lane is the DH today in the number 7 spot. Following him is the shortstop Adam Everett. Brad Ausmus finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. And they'll be opposed by one of the best in the business, two-time Cy Young Award winner Johan Santana. Santana last year became the first pitcher since Randy Johnson in 2002 to win the pitching equivalent to the Triple Crown, as he led the majors in ERA, strikeouts, and was tied for the lead in wins with 19. Defensively, Dave, the Twins will align themselves this way. And standing in now is the veteran leadoff man Craig Biggio as we are ready for baseball. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. Line hard, deep into left. Tyner is under it, and Biggio is gone to open up the ball game. Chris Burke will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
And that's where you want to keep things early in this ball game. Pound that outside part of the plate.
Ball 1.
Boy, and even when that thing misses, that's a good pitch.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's got to be careful not to overstride into a pitch on his hands like that.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Lance Berkman is on deck. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Full count offering on its way. Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Hunter is back to the warning track, though, as he gloves it for the second out.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
Lance Berkman will step in now. First pitch coming. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Now the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Starting lineup for the aforementioned Twins will look like this. Leading things off is Luis Castillo. He'll be at second base. Batting second is the third baseman Nick Punto. Batting third, the reigning American League batting champ Joe Mauer behind the plate. Next in the fourth spot, Michael Cuddyer out in right field. The young slugger Justin Morneau is next. He'll be at first base. Behind him is the Gold Glover Torrey Hunter. He'll of course be in center field. Jason Tyner will be in the number 7 spot and play left field. Jason Kubel will bat 8th and be the DH this afternoon. And rounding things out, Jason Bartlett. He will play short. And they'll have to contend with the 2-time All-Star right-hander Roy Oswalt. Oswalt comes off yet another in a string of superb seasons as he led the National League in ERA while posting a total under 3 for the second consecutive year. He is one of the best around. Defensive alignment courtesy of Louisville slugger as the Astros line up like this behind him. Luis Castillo will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he takes ball one.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Scott is back, though, as he makes the catch on the track for the first out. Nick Punto will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to Berkman will be in time for out number 2.
Ball tailing away from a left-handed hitter, and all he could do was reach out over the plate and hit an easy grounder to short.
Joe Mauer will get his first shot at it here. Right back to the mound. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, they decided to start him off with a curveball here, but this pitch gets too much of the plate, and he's aboard.
Michael Cuddyer steps in now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He just poured that fastball right down the heart.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Oswalt set now. The pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the second inning now for Minneapolis with no score. Carlos Lee leads things off now in the top half of the second. And that misses, ball one.
And after a very economical first, let's see if he mixes things up a bit.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2.
Good idea trying to work the outside part of the plate with the hard stuff.
Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Kadyr's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. Luke Scott will dig in here. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. No score here as we play inning number 2. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Line hard to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Pretty disciplined at bat there. They set up away, and you see he's diving at that outside corner, but winds up getting good wood on it.
So a runner on first with one out now, and digging in the third baseman, Morgan Ensberg. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
A swing, and the bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. Bartlett for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Take another look. Great pitch that just splinters the bat and gets the ground ball out.
Jason Lane will get his first cuts here. On the ground to third. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Justin Morneau will start things off in the bottom of the second. And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball one. Hit hard on the ground to short. A dive by Everett, but he comes up empty. Base hit. Corey Hunter will be the batter. And that misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Comes back with a fastball, but this one's by him for strike one.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and here's a drive well hit out to straightaway center field. Burke has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Jason Tyner will get his first opportunity now. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
And there it goes towards second. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Throw back to first. Doubles him up, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Adam Everett ready to go here as we begin the third. And here's the first pitch. To right field. And he will reach up to track this one down on the run as he's able to keep this one in his sights for the first out. One out now in the Houston third. And here's the veteran backstop, Brad Ausmus. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, look at the big swing on Brad as he falls behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded foul. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
First time through the lineup, and he's looked awfully strong. Just one hit against him so far. He's got his A game working here.
Craig Biggio will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. And this is hit on the ground to second for Castillo. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. So very nice work there by Santana. Still nothing. Jason Kubel makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Working the inside corner with the fastball. Let's see if they stay right there.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he just helps him out with this one. Have a look. They set up away, and this thing's a good foot off the plate, but he chases it anyway.
So one away now in the Minnesota third, and here's the young shortstop, Jason Bartlett. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Here it comes. And now a ball sliced the other way out to right field. And a nice play as he reaches up to grab it on the run for the second out. Luis Castillo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this one is nowhere near the strike zone as it'll zip by to the backstop for ball one. And the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Nick Punto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-0 is on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And fairly routine out there for Berkman as he'll step on the bag to end it. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Chris Burke will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Tossed to Santana at the bag, and it's in time for the out.
Yeah, this is tougher than it looks for a pitcher covering first, but he handled that pretty darn well right there.
Lance Berkman will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. a ball 1-0.
Outside locator that time, but a good job to lay off.
And that misses 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Ah, the location mistake there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Now a swing, but too far in front as this one had the distance, but is well foul. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
How about another look at this swing? Kids, shield your eyes from this one. That's horrible.
Carlos Lee will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot for El Caballo, Carlos Lee, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that baggie's 23 feet tall, so if you're going to get one out of here and right, you better put some air underneath it, and he did just that.
Luke Scott will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Got to shorten up your swing now and try to protect the outer half.
The pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Hunter will get under it though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Houston leads this one 1-0. Nick Punto will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Coming through at 94 on the gun. That thing's a blur right now.
Hit hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. They'll flip this one to the pitcher, Oswalt, and he beats him to the bag to record the out.
Good job of getting off the mound in a hurry and shuffling over to first to take the feed from the first baseman.
Joe Mauer will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And that's up and in for ball one. And he swings over the top of it, but chops it foul back to the backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to Berkman will be in time for out number 2. Michael Kadire will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. And Oswalt goes to the fastball here again as he gets ahead 0-1.
Gotta speed up your thought process here at the plate. At 94 miles an hour, you don't have long to react.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Morgan Ensberg leads things off when we come back, but they're on top 1-0. Morgan Ensberg will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, after being held off the scoreboard for the first 3 innings, they finally broke through against this guy in the 4th. Now let's see if they can keep it going here in their half of the 5th.
Jason Lane will be the batter.
Watch the movement.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Check by Santana. Now the pitch. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Pretty good velocity, too. 94 on that one.
Check on Ensberg. The pitch lays off. 2-2 now. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it looks like the bottom half of the order needs to pick up the slack here. This ain't gonna help much. You got to go.
Adam Everett will stand in. He flew out his last time up. misses inside with that one, ball one.
And now we'll see the infield shift into double play depth right here.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
It's actually a good thing he didn't make contact there, because that had double play written all over it.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Fouled back. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Brad Ausmus will be next, barring a double play ball. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And they're looking to perhaps break things open here in the middle innings with 2 on. They might be 1 extra base hit away from doing so.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and veteran backstop Brad Ausmus stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that's Santana at his nastiest. The changeup's good for strike one. Fouled back. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball. 1-2.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now. Worth keeping an eye on.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. And he is safe on a close play.
Well, he's taking a chance going from second to third. You don't want to get thrown out there for the third out, but he's in there safely.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and here's the great veteran Craig Biggio. In there, and it's 0-1.
And he might not get a better pitch to hit this entire at bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Hunter is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 1-0. Justin Morneau will dig in. He singled his last time around. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Just got a piece of it as this is chopped foul to the backstop. Now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And he'll back that hitter off here, maybe to set up something away.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Three and 2 now. Here's a ground ball to first. They'll flip this one to the pitcher, Oswalt, and he beats him to the bag to record the out.
A little baseball 101 right here. Good job by the pitcher of hightailing it over to cover the bag, and a good feed from the first baseman gets him an out.
Corey Hunter will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Fouled straight back. Here's one hit towards the hole. And past the diving infielder. That's a base hit.
Maybe this can get something started for them here. That's just their third hit of the game, so if they want to get into it, they better hope to string together a few more hits.
Jason Tyner will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ground ball towards the hole. What a stop! Everett for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He sees he's not going to have time to get to his feet, so he just flings this thing from his knees and still gets his man.
Jason Kubel will stand in. Too low, 1-0. A runner on first with two away. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
Ausmus sets up the 1-1, and he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
And with the count full now, the runner on first should be off with the pitch here.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 1-0. Chris Burke will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Got him where he wants him, 0-2. Now don't give him anything good.
That misses, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Lance Berkman will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And he's got that one up there at 94 miles an hour. That's tough to catch up with.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But this one will hit off the baggie out there in right.
Well, he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there, and you see it hit the wall. But as far as I'm concerned, he needs to be standing at second.
So a runner at first now with one away, and here comes a good hitter in Carlos Lee. Swinging a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory. Morneau is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Luke Scott will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set, now the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Might have been out of the zone there, but that's a little too close to take.
And, a ball outside apparently, 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Houston, but they're up 1-0. Jason Bartlett will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
And this one's about eye level, and I can tell you from experience, that one's no fun as a hitter.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Burke has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this guy right here has been very strong on the mound to this point. You see the numbers, and the one that really leaps out at you, 0 walks through 5 1/3.
Luis Castillo will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Good live fastball by Oswalt at 94, and it's 0-1. And that's swung on and missed by Castillo as the count moves to 0-2. Got him.
We'll say this about Osmus. He knows how to call a game. Working the outside part of the plate here, and that's right on the money.
Nick Punto will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets one down here, but it might not be deep enough. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Well, 2-out single right there, and that constitutes a rally the way this one's gone. Let's see if they can do anything with it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's the former #1 overall pick, Joe Mauer. Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a relay home, and not nearly in time as the run scores easily.
Starting to get to him a bit now. These are the best swings they've had all afternoon. These are better at bats now that they've seen him a few times.
Michael Kadire will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. This is off the corner and low, ball 1. One 0 on the way. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ready with the 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And fairly routine out there for Berkman as he'll step on the bag to end it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Morgan Insberg will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Got on him kind of quick that time, and in a good spot, right at the knees.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A look inside the beautiful Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this one from Minneapolis. Jason Lane will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Castillo has it. On to first, and Lane is retired for the 2nd out.
Well, he's really pitching well to this point. The only blemish was that 4th inning home run. Other than that, he's been downright masterful.
Adam Everett will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. swing and a line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
I know he would have liked to gotten out of this one, but now with a man on first in a tie game, we'll see how they approach things here.
Brad Ausmus will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kadire is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this side. Astros leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Justin Morneau will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Burke is there to put this one away, and Morneau will shake his head as he's retired on 1 pitch. Corey Hunter will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Oswalt gets ahead with strike 1. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, and even late in the ballgame, Matt, he's still getting that fastball up in the mid-90s.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
And even he's smart enough not to chase that thing.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, with the slider, it's not necessarily the movement, it's the late movement. He goes to swing at this thing, and it's just not there anymore.
Jason Tyner will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 2-2 from Oswalt. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jason Kubel would be next. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You've heard the old saying, a walk is as good as a hit, and it's definitely true when it's a go-ahead run late in the game.
Jason Kubel will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Now it goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball is gone. Home run. So a two-run shot to left center as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Matt, this is a big home run here late in this one. The game's certainly not over yet, but this lead changes hands here, and this could be a huge turning point.
Jason Bartlett will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And with a few pitches to play with, let's see if they get him to chase something here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Underneath it is Carlos Lee. He's got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. The Twins are in front, 3-1. Craig Biggio will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that is down. And we'll see if they'll push it.
And at this point in the contest, all you're looking for is base runners. So now they look like they could be in business here.
And we'll have a new pitcher here. It's the right-hander Juan Rincon. Chris Burke will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, nothing to be ashamed of here. He's just running into some good pitching here this afternoon. He'll bounce back.
Lance Berkman will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. At first is Biggio, now the pitch. And, oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Bartlett for 1. Back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1.
Don't think they like the call much. Let's see. Yeah, it was bang, bang, but the throw just does beat him to the bag.
Carlos Lee digs in at the plate. Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
No wasting any time there, Matt. He gets the fastball to begin the at-bat and just shoots it right back where it came from.
Time is called now as we're going to get a pinch runner here.
And he'll definitely give him some more speed out there on the base pass.
Luke Scott will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Good discipline there.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Minnesota leads this one 3-1. New pitcher coming on. It'll be the veteran left-hander Trevor Miller. Luis Castillo will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
Boy, he got the benefit of the doubt at the plate that time. That looked pretty good.
And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
And when you're already down, you don't want to walk the leadoff guy.
Three-0 pitch. 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Set him up inside and threw it just where he wanted.
Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, the leadoff man's aboard here, and when you're trailing late in the game, you've got to make sure you keep the deficit right where it is.
Nick Punto will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0.
And let's see if that sets up the outside corner now.
1-0 pitch now. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Ball 3. Joe Mauer waits on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, and this is the old saying, when in doubt, talk it out, as they'll gather the entire infield here to make sure they've got the correct play set up.
Joe Mauer will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Spotting that thing on the outer half. Just threw that one right by him.
Oh, and 2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will get this one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Another 0-2 coming. And this is fouled straight back. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Biggio will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Michael Kadire will stride in. Grounded out his last time through. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Got to bend the knees and go down and get that one.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. A throw behind the runner at 2nd. Pretty close that time. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. High in the air and deep down the left field line. Lee is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Outside, 2-1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Safe situation here, so they'll hand it over to one of the best in the business, right-hander Joe Nathan. Morgan Ensberg will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this will be chopped foul back to the screen.
Get this guy right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Jason Lane will be next. Down the line and just foul, says the umpire, who was right on top of it. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, not making excuses, Matt, but sometimes it's hard to make that adjustment from the bullpen mound to that mound between the white lines.
Jason Lane will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Swings under this one, and he pops it high in the air to the right side. Morneau is there, and he's got it for the first out.
That was a pitcher's pitch right there, Matty. He gets him to chase one above the letters, and all you're going to do is pop those up.
Mike Lamb will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, they could really use a double play ball here. But a strikeout wouldn't be too bad either.
From the stretch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
You know they'd love to get him something he could hit on the ground here. Maybe get him out of the inning.
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded foul. Now a ball lined toward right center. Base hit. And this, in fact, gets to the wall now.
You know, Matt, this is all about keeping in the game when you're on the bench. He knew he'd likely be called on at some point, and he comes through here with extra bases.
Mark Loretta will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there. Base hit.
I guess sitting on the pine made him anxious because he didn't waste any time up there. First pitch he sees, bang, that's a knock.
Craig Biggio will be the batter, and he'll have a great chance to perhaps tie things up here. Swings and pops this one up. Over in foul ground now. Punto is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And you'd at least like a fly ball in that spot to get the runner home, but he'll have to hold up at third after that pop-up.
Chris Burke is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Fastball's in there for strike 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Two and one.
Hard to get the barrel of the bat on that one. Good eye.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And they're down to the last strike here, so he'll need to fight to keep this game alive.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And nowhere to put him. He can just look for something good here.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. There's Castillo. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Well, this is not the way you want to close out a ball game here at home. That leads down to 1 now as they need to put out the fire and pronto.
Eric Bruntlett will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And he'll think about inside outing that thing if it's over the plate a bit more.
The next pitch lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And at 2-0 now, Matt, this situation's quickly going from bad to worse.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One pitch away now from perhaps stranding that tying run at third.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. So the Twins are victorious here. And before we go, Dave, let's take a look at our new era cap. Heads up play of the game.
That's a great job of pitching right there. With the game on the line, he comes right after him and gets the strikeout for the victory. Yeah, we'll go back to the 7th inning on this one, and you can see right there, he gets all of this one.
An entertaining game by and by, so let's go ahead, Dave, and make this fella right here a deserving recipient of our Upper Deck Player of the Game award.
Matt, he only had one hit in the game, but was it ever big? That home run really turned out to be the decisive blow in the game.
So that'll just about wrap things up here in this one. For Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, the final score. The Twins are victorious in this one, 3-2. This has been a presentation of MLB 07 The Show. For more information, log on to MLB07.com. So long, everybody.